All right, guys, we're going to check out the Gears of War E-Day gameplay multiplayer trailer. A lot of you guys messaging me, leaving comments and all that stuff, talking about the Gears of War E-Day trailer. I have not seen it. I've been dying to see it. I've been curious to see if Xbox can get their crap together and really make this a thing. A lot of people are saying it's good. I'm hoping that's the case. I hope we're back and bringing some real gameplay back. I heard a couple of rumors about essentially how they're not going to have any battle passes or any of this stuff. They just want you to log into the game, play some matches like you used to, have some fun, and be able to unlock pretty much almost everything just from playing the game. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join me every single day, 9 p.m. over on the main channel, where you can catch me live every single day, 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see every single one of you there. Now back to the main video. That's my understanding of it so far. But we're gonna check out the multiplayer trailer and see what the gameplay is like. So let's begin. And again, I haven't seen this yet, so let's start it off. But, you know, it's Xbox, so I don't necessarily believe it.
Squad is at the heart of every Gears of War experience. Whether it's in the stories we tell or the modes we build, being a Gear is all about fighting alongside someone who has your back when shit gets intense. Our players have deep connections to their own squads. They tell stories about lifelong friends and family that grew up playing Gears together. Strangers they met in battle and became bonded to through the game.
You know, this is extremely smart for them, by the way. Extremely smart. Where what are they doing, right? They're obviously going for the nostalgia bait. They're trying to go back to that like early 2000s Xbox nostalgia bait. That's what they're going for. And that's the smart thing to do, especially now more than ever, where PlayStation's abandoning their nostalgia, they're abandoning their history. Xbox should be feeding into that and saying, nah, we're going to go back to what it was like to be an Xbox fan, you know, decades ago or whatever. It's good. It's definitely a good start.
That feeling of fighting side by side is at the center of E-Day's multiplayer modes. And today, we're excited to dive in and show you more. Welcome to Horde Siege. It's an all-new 12-player evolution of Gears' legendary Horde mode. Horde Siege evolves that iconic, back-against-the-wall Horde experience that Gears is known for, with larger, more unpredictable, more cinematic, and more memorable battles for you and your squad. This is 3 squads fighting through their own objectives, crisscrossing with each other through the largest and most immersive multiplayer maps we've ever made. But before you go, you need to choose a class and gear up.
Each class has its own tactical gear to match its strategy, as well as progression journey that unlock loadout weapons, armor mods, and tactical gear mods so you can tweak your build to your own personal playstyle.
This shit needs to be unbelievably fucking violent. It needs to be violent as fuck. I need to hear heads exploding in the background. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be Gears of War. That's what it needs to be. And I do like the fact that they jumped right into it. They just did like a 30-second promo, and they're like starting us off, and they go right into it. That's good.
All class is about controlling the battlefield with mid-range weapons while stunning waves of incoming enemies using the Sonic Disruptor. Marksman focuses on precision damage, especially useful with Horde Siege's longer sightlines, while the Pulse Drone attacks locust units for you and your squad. The Breacher is a point-blank cruiser that pushes hard into the front line to make risky plays, using an adrenaline injector to refill health and reduce incoming damage. And the Medic is a mid-range revive specialist, focused on keeping your squad on their feet while under fire. The Stim Vaporizer revives any gear, even from other squads, within range. Depending on the mission type you've chosen, you'll get a mix of main objectives that will have you moving around the map or hunkering down in a location. These objectives give you more variety than ever before. But there's
again, guys, just a reminder, because I see some comments talking about single player. This is a multiplayer gameplay showcase, so it's going to be strictly focused around the multiplayer of the game.
Still focus on the Horde feeling of defending and clearing ways of unique enemy combinations. In Horde Siege, this means securing and protecting rigs, large cog recon devices that have been deployed around the city to scan and map out the enemy's underground tunnel network.
I like the classes.
They are critical to the defense of Kelowna, but have the unfortunate, noisy side effect of attracting locusts whenever they're activated. Also scattered around the map are secondary objectives. Quick, timed side missions like taking out a high-value target, defusing locust explosives, or delivering a power cord to juice up an active rig.
Secondary objectives are optional, but they earn in-session squad perks,
yeah, I agree.
boosting your squad's
so
abilities, as well as weapon parts that can be redeemed after your session to upgrade your favorite guns.
But I just want to reiterate, because, you know, obviously you guys, if you watched earlier today, we were playing Halo Remake with Wizard. Considering the abysmal experience we had playing that, between the bugs, glitches, just overall issues, and the server disconnections and crashes, this game can look as good as it looks. It can look as fun as it does. But if this game plays and runs and has servers, anything similar to what I've been experiencing with Xbox over the last couple of weeks, it's going to be fucked. It's going to be fucked, plain and simple. You guys, like, they need to work on their servers before they do any of this shit. They need to work on their servers, because you guys don't have anywhere near the amount of players that some of these other companies do, and your servers are fucking struggling a lot of the time. So I would hope that you work on your servers and you fix that and you make it a little bit more suitable for a large amount of players, so that way, if the servers are good and everything is stable, at least then people can experience the game. And if the game really is that good, then it's going to naturally grow over time. And before you know it, your franchise will return back to its former glory that it used to have. But it doesn't matter how good a game is if nobody can fucking play it because the servers are having like issues. You know? Anyway.
As you knock off objectives and kill locusts, your squad earns energy. This can be spent at supply caches. There, you can upgrade squad perks, grab equipment like grenades, sentry turrets, and razor mines, change your loadout on the fly if you need a different weapon. Your objectives will often have you cross paths with other squads, and these are really unique, kind of magic moments in Siege, like running into another squad's defensive setup and helping take out some of their waves, or when you both get assigned positions near each other, it can set up a joint kill zone. But a huge relief when your whole squad is DB&O'd and you see a group of gears come sprinting around that corner with a clutch revive.
If Command delivers a supply drop, any squad that fights to secure it gets a share of the rewards inside. The first one in gets the best stuff, so it's often a quick decision if you can spare the time and effort while managing your objectives. But the most intense multi-squad action hits when our bigger boss appears on the map and things get even tougher.
Invasions can happen at any time during a mission. They add new chaos and challenges to the session, buffing loads enemies or restricting certain actions until they're defeated. And it can take more than one squad to bring these huge monsters down. These moments of 12 players coming together to take on iconic locust creatures deliver this great Gears feeling, fighting alongside a group of soldiers to hold the line. And of course, anyone that helps gets even more rewards.
That's fucking beautiful.
You know what I noticed about this game? What I noticed about this game is that look at the gameplay. Let's go back. Let's go like what do you notice, bro? Look at the color grading. Look at the color grading. Looks fucking normal. Looks normal, right? Even though I'm sure this game is gonna have a bunch of ugly bitches in this game and stuff, like, at the end of the day, fucking game looks normal, bro. There's no obsession with these random fucking overly saturated weird rainbow colors where it doesn't fit, right? Like, I can understand these games that have these colors where it does fit, right? I can understand that. I'm not saying you could never use those colors, but what I'm saying is if I'm running around town with this kind of architecture, I should not be having a whole bunch of fucking pink, purple, red, all kinds of nonsense going on. I should not have that. So it looks more grounded. It looks more grounded, and it looks more in the world it's supposed to be in. I like that. I like that because, not that long ago, you would get games like this that have this level of like architecture, violence, and all that stuff, but they'll put you in a fucking overly colorful, weird Fortnite looking world, and you're like, bro, this shit does not feel correct. It does not feel right. Something feels off about this. I can't quite put my finger on it, but Anyway.
Fucking beautiful.
Once your mission objectives are complete, Command sends in your ride so you can extract. You'll fight through one last intense horde
Even the
wave,
enemies, too.
secure the
I mean, it looks
LZ,
good.
and hold out until your Raven appears. A successful mission will reward you and your squad. While you don't technically all need to make it back to the chopper, your rewards might suffer a bit if you leave your comrades behind. Earned XP will progress your rank, unlocking new loadout weapons, mods,
I'm gonna
and
leave Wizard
equipment.
behind.
But most importantly, any weapon parts you gained can be redeemed to upgrade your arsenal for the next fight. For the first time in a main Gears title, you can mod our iconic weapons. Some mods will apply small tweaks, nudging the gun towards your personal preference. Other mods are more noticeable, changing what effects you get from hitting a perfect active
Now we're
reload.
talking.
Or if you want to go nuts, you can even throw a bayonet on your Nasher. That
Yeah.
intersection between how you set up your weapons, armor mods, and tactical gear creates more choice and gameplay strategy than we've ever had before. And of course, when you and your squad combine your builds, it can be the difference that gets you through an especially tough mission. Horde Siege missions mix variety, objectives, difficulty, modifiers, and harder challenges each time you play, shaking things up with things like explosive drone deaths, only perfect reloads, or even friendly fire. Poisons also make a return, meaning the Locust Horde.
It's amazing how something like this, something so simple, I mean, relatively speaking, bro, gamers are not asking for much, dude. You know what I'm saying? Looking at this game and seeing what it offers, it's like, all right, we've seen this before. It's a prettier version of we've seen this before with a couple more features. Maybe there's some new stuff, like the mods and stuff like that. But it's like, a lot of gamers just aren't really asking for a lot. You know? We're not really asking for a lot, bro. Just some violence, some gore. You know what I'm saying? Oh, friendly fire is going to be great. Some good gameplay, you know? Fun moments. Like, just that's it. Fun moments, bro. Just log in the game, have fun, play the game. That's literally it. That's all we're asking for. But, you know, unfortunately, developers are like, well, how can I use this game to teach them something? Because I feel like it's my duty to teach you about something. Whatever that something is. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I just want to shoot some shit, you know? Guys, I just started playing earlier yesterday. I just started playing the fuck is this game called again? Jesus Christ, my memory's terrible these days. Bulletstorm. Because you guys gifted Bulletstorm full clip edition. I played Bulletstorm ages ago. And I'm sure you guys did too. Bulletstorm. Such a great game too, you know? And I started playing the full clip edition because it has achievements and I wanted to just play the game again. It looks really good. Like, it's so fun, dude. That game is literally stupid fun for no reason, you know? So it just brought me back to that time. And I'm like, you know, I really think people are just not asking for much. But if you listen to these devs, they'll be like, oh, gamers are never happy. Like, no, that's not fucking true. That's not true whatsoever. You're just not giving them what they want. You're giving them what you want to give them. And then they're saying, well, we don't like that. And you're getting mad when they say we don't like that. It's like, what are you talking about? You know?
Horde gets more powerful as you play through a mission. If you're looking for a dose of that classic Horde grind, our Horde missions will set you up in one spot, testing your squad against 10 grueling waves of survival. All of these elements, combined with the variety of objective locations on each map, and of course the chaotic fun of mixing in 2 other squads of real players, means you'll never have the same experience twice.
Let's go.
The ultimate squad challenge in Gears has always been found in our versus modes. 2 squads going head to head, trying to rip each other apart with a mix of tactical teamwork and clutch gameplay. We wanted to deliver that pure Gears PvP feeling, but now evolved with E-Day's new movement mechanics. All our launch modes are 4v4, as Locust and Cog squads square off on all new maps. PvP is where you hone your skills. No mods allowed here. Everyone starts with the same loadout, fighting on symmetrical battlefields to claim key weapon spawns across tactical locations. Our launch maps, Park, Battleship, Outpost, Precinct, Market, and Skyward
That's
are
a lot
all
of maps.
set in and around Kelowna. And they have that classic Gears feel, focusing on cover, fronts and lanes, but with opportunities to use E-Day's new traversal mechanics.
We're starting off with a tight set of 4 modes: Team Deathmatch and Conquest, our new King of the Hill mode, will feel familiar, but with some great new updates.
Nice.
They're joined by 2 new modes. In Demolition, each squad battles over a neutral bomb and then attempts to plant it at one of 2 of the opposing team's bomb sites. This is Gears PvP battles at their best. 2 fronts colliding, squads coordinating with non-stop action as you constantly flip between attacking and defending.
Oh my god.
Crucible is a great new mode that revolves around the power core. Whoever holds it gains points, but the scoring zone shrinks and it moves as the round goes on. This means the fight is always coming to you. The power core's one charged shot could strip the flesh right off an enemy, so well-timed defensive play can lock in that win.
Turned him into fucking
After launch,
bones.
we'll be adding in new maps, modes, and events to keep things fresh, including some favorites that we're excited to bring back.
Gears of War E-Day is a new game, built from scratch to feel like Gears, play like new. So whether you're a Gears veteran or jumping in for the first time, it was important to us that there was a place to get familiar with the gameplay mechanics. Our short bootcamp tutorial will walk you through the basics, but we've also included a combat training space where you can test out weapons, movement, and even go up against some short locust encounters to get some reps in.
We have pre-made control schemes for all types of players. If none of them fit you perfectly, you can always customize one to your liking.
When you're feeling ready to pop some heads, Versus is set up with 2 main ways to play. Jump into social to get into the fight and roll through some matches. Or you can even choose a playlist, play bots as you continue to train your skills. If you're feeling up to it, join Ranked to get sweaty and test yourself in more competitive playlists while earning exclusive rewards.
Almost all our character skins are based directly in the lore, themes, and events of the Gears universe. Our legendary skins are a bit more over the top, celebrating gritty and imaginative designs inspired by the vibes of our brand. When it comes to collecting and growing your own collection of customization items in E-Day, we've taken a more old-school inspired approach. That means nearly every single piece of customization in E-Day can be earned by just playing the game. You'll unlock...
Wow. What a simple concept. I know. It's like, I just know there's probably some executive out there right now that's like losing his mind. What do you mean almost everything can be unlocked by playing the game? What do you think this is, 2005? Bro, I feel like I haven't heard that in forever. It's crazy, bro. And again, it goes back to what I was saying. It's like, keep it simple, bro. Keep it simple. There is going to be microtransactions in this game, by the way. Don't fall for, like, I don't want people to think there isn't going to be, because there definitely is. But the majority of it being unlockable is what most people are looking for. You know, obviously I would prefer everything to be unlockable, but you know how it goes. Hopefully they keep to it. However, the issue I have is Xbox doesn't exactly have the best track record. So, you know, Crimson Desert came out, they said no microtransactions, and they've kept to that. But they're obviously not Xbox. I feel like Xbox is going to say all this stuff, and then, you know, they're going to be a little bit hurting for money. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But as long as the majority of the stuff can be unlocked by just playing the game, that's a good thing. Now, obviously, we don't know how fast you're going to be able to unlock it. They might slow down your progression a little bit to try to make you want to spend money. That's like the Ubisoft way of doing things, but we'll see. We'll see.
New items through completing seasonal and event challenges, unlocking achievements, and by earning medals from our classic medal system. Nice. Everything else can be obtained by completing matches and earning coins, which unlock items in the barracks. We'll have a few things that are pay only, but they're limited to our premium edition items and charity or partner content like the Ride the Lightning weapon skin set we've created in partnership with Metallica. Every season, we'll grow our line with COG and Locust characters, as well as adding new weapon skins, poses, customization elements, challenges, medals, and events. All of this is to say, there's no battle pass, no pay to win, no bullshit. Play what you want, chase the unlocks you think are the coolest, and we'll have themed seasonal updates that bring in loads of new kick-ass content.
Horde Siege and Gears vs.
I mean, the no battle pass thing already is good for me, because I'm so fucking tired of the battle pass nonsense. I'm just so tired of it. I really am. I just want to be able to log into the game and feel like I haven't lost progress compared to other people that play the game for thousands of hours. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's how I feel like multiplayer games should be. But, you know, it's never like that these days. So he basically said, that the stuff that's going to be sold is stuff that's going to be partnered content, or charity content or something like that. So essentially, like, if it's a partnership with, like they said, Metallica or something, then they're going to sell it. I'm sure that means that they're probably going to try to aim to have a bunch of collaborative stuff, kind of seen like what we saw in like Fortnite and whatnot. They're going to aim for some collaborative content. We'll see. But that's what they're going to be selling. But again, that's why I wanted to tell you guys. It doesn't mean there's going to be zero microtransactions, because I don't believe that whatsoever. But as long as the majority of it's unlockable, then by playing, then it's fine.
Epic PvE battles and tight PvP combat that deliver on that intense Gears action in a totally new game. So grab your squad and join the fight. Early access to the open beta begins August 6th on Xbox, PC, and Steam. And we can't wait for you to get your hands on Gears of War E-Day. We'll see you on the battlefield.
That's interesting, man. You know, and I think it's extra funny. Not a single woman was in this showcase. Not a single woman actually presented anything in this showcase. That's even more interesting. I thought it looked good. I thought it looked really good. I actually am very interested to check it out now, personally. I can't wait to play it. I think this will be a really, really, really fun co-op game to play. Obviously, I'm a little bit concerned in terms of the single player and the story, because after playing Gears 5, let's just say the story was abysmal. And, you know, I know this is a prequel, so again, I'm curious to see how they're going to go about that. So there's also that aspect of things. But in terms of the multiplayer, and in terms of like the content that's really going to make this game have longevity, it actually looks pretty decent. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know, I always tell you how I feel. Like this actually looks pretty decent to me. So we'll see how it goes. They did say that they're adding new movement mechanics to the game. So I'm curious to see how that plays out, because, you know, if you played Gears of War, you know that the movement's pretty fucking stiff, right? In terms of like sprinting and whatnot, it's very stiff. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to be doing with the new traversal movement and all that stuff. But ultimately, I'm interested. I think it looks pretty good, and we will see how that goes in the future. But as of right now, we got to wait it out.